Hello guys, and in today's YouTube video, we're going to be going over this is week 1 of the season. I don't know why that took me a second to get, but yeah, this is week 1 of Season of the Deep. We are in a new season. There has been tons of sandbox changes, tons of changes to weapons, armor, exotics, pretty much a complete overhaul, I would say. Well, maybe not overhaul, maybe that's a little bit of an extreme way of putting it. But we've had a lot of changes made to a lot of certain pieces of gear in the game for PvP. We've also gotten 2 new maps. We haven't played any of them in Trials yet. I'm actually maybe kind of hoping Meltdown is in the rotation. If Meltdown is in the rotation, I'm hoping the Heavy doesn't spawn in the middle, because that would be very moldy, because one team would have a clear advantage on Heavy over the other. Anyway, the map this week was Endless Veil, and it was a light machine gun. We did not get World's First. It was a team, I think a team duo queuing got it. I'd have to look. I don't even remember. But we definitely did not get it. We matched a cheater on like the 3rd game, lost to them. Then we matched ZK and Frost and Zorbic, beat them the 1st game, then lost to them. It was a very eventful first couple hours. On the first card for me, it was a battle, but you know, it honestly, it's so strange because for me it felt like it got progressively easier as the week went on. Also, let me know if you guys got the LMG you wanted. I don't know, I hope you did, if you were farming for it. I don't know who is really farming for the LMG. I mean, it's really good actually. Like I use Unwavering Duty in PvE. I have a subsistence killing tally roll that goes pretty hard. But anyway, my experience kind of varied. I was doing some duos with my girlfriend. I did that. I did trio Q carries with Panda, Gold, and Jake. And the trio queue actually went a lot better than I expected it to go. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm gonna start with like the positive things I have to say about this week. Trio queue wasn't that bad. There was some guys that, you know, we match all the time, and I don't even think there's any way they could have been sniping a lot of the time because you know, we were hiding our queue and all that all the time. So how could they know? At the same time, they have in the past, so you just never know. It sucks. But, you know, ultimately, Trio Q was pretty good this week. It was the first week of the season. The player pool wasn't super great. Like, right now it's at 14,000, which is, like, not too crazy. So, I mean, that's promising, I guess. We're going to have, I think, the Glaive on week 3 of the season. After, like, when this video comes out, it will be Iron Banner. I will be playing Iron Banner. I'm probably going to be streaming me and Golden Eagle doing some Iron Banner together, and we'll see how that goes. I had a lot of fun playing Iron Banner duo queue with him. I typically like to solo, but they just made it so with the Fireteam based matchmaking, it's like, I feel like I matched too many 6-stack soloing, so which is very annoying to do. Or even matching duo queues. Like if you match anyone that's like teamed up and you don't have one person on your team that you can communicate with or work with, it can get pretty frustrating for me personally because I like to win. So those are some of the positive things I have to say. I feel like trio queue was not as bad as I expected to be. Duo queue was extremely easy. I haven't tried solo queue. I honestly don't ever solo queue, so maybe I'll try solo queue next week, or I should have this week. But the matchmaking, I don't think it's horrible. I just don't think it's great, but I have experienced it previously and it was horrible. So I don't know. I'm very skeptical about it. I'm very skeptical about trials in general for the future. We're going to start going into some of the negative things I have to say about this week and just PvP in general regarding this week. I'm very skeptical about the zone control. I really think that they need to nerf Titans super heavily. They need to make it so like if you put down a Titan shield, a normal Titan shield, it's like a 1-minute cooldown, bare minimum. Like if you're at 10 resil, it's like 1 minute, and then you can put like 2 utility kickstart mods to get it to like a minute 59, or not a minute 59, 59 seconds. That's my opinion. I think Titan shields are way too powerful and way too frequent right now. I don't know how you would think otherwise. I'd be very surprised if there was someone that was like, no man, Titan shields are fine, keep them that way, it's okay, just let the Titans spam the shields everywhere, fuck it. I'd be surprised if that person exists. They probably do. I don't agree with you fundamentally. I disagree. I think you can keep the identity of the class, which is like, you know, being a Titan, I guess, like, you know, someone that's bulky, like strong, you know, has very strong defensive capabilities. I think you can keep that identity, but just make it so it's like you have to be more selective about how you want to use your abilities, and they're not just like abilities you can just spam in a super forgiving manner. That's my opinion. And then on top of that, I think they need to nerf Arctitan in general, and I think, you know, SMGs and pretty much just everything that's meta right now, I think needs to be looked at. Besides, I guess, shotguns. I think shotguns are just good because they're shotguns, and shotguns will always be a decent close quarter weapon. But I mean, I think like SMGs and pulses, I mean, they are making changes. Jake was telling me they're gonna make it so like hand cannons have an effective range of like 40 meters base or something like that, like all hand cannons. There's a lot of things happening that like I don't entirely know about because I haven't really watched the Destiny Firing Range podcast. But you know, there's right now, from my perspective, it feels like they're trying to make the game worse, and it sucks. And then also, I feel that way because it feels like they're adding you know, they added the SMG in the dungeon. You know, they added the kinetic SMG that's craftable. They put artifact mods on the artifact that make Arc Titan even better, although it's the best class in the game. You know, it's just wild to me, and it feels like they're trying to make the game worse. Like the meta hasn't changed, it feels exactly the same. And then on top of that, on top of everything with the like sandbox itself, we have cheaters, and it kind of sucks. This is the thumbnail, alluding to the thumbnail. It kind of sucks that like they've acknowledged that, you know, unless you have good anti-cheat, like dedicated servers, you know, none of anything matters in the gaming experience unless you have those things for the integrity of the game. And they mentioned that for Anthem, but with Destiny, they're like, yeah, we just can't afford it. It's whatever. I don't know if that's what they're saying exactly, but you know, it just sucks to see or know for sure. Like, I mean, we already knew it, right? Like, there's no way that anyone could logically say that Bungie 100% was like concerned or invested in the integrity of PvP or its competitiveness. You know, like that's just not what Destiny is. It's not a super competitive FPS, but it just sucks. It sucks that they'll be giving that to another game when we've been asking for it for Destiny for so long, and we're just never going to get it. So that's one thing that's always going to be a growing pain about playing the PvP of the game, but it is what it is. Marathon will come out. Hopefully that's good. I'm excited to try it out. I signed up for the creator thing they have going on for Lightfall and Marathon, so I'm hoping they get back to me on that because I would love to get an opportunity to do that stuff. Anyway, let me know how you guys enjoyed the week, if you had a good time, what queue you were doing in particular, if you were doing duo queue, solo queue, trio queue. I figure most people do duo or solo. Not many people are going to be doing trio, so let me know if you had a good time. I would say generally that I did. It was moldy at some points in time, but you know, that's every Trials week. I feel like with the state of the game right now, it's kind of expected. Anyway, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe as it helps out the channel a ton. Also, subs are greatly appreciated because as of right now, 57% of my viewers are not subbed to the channel. In addition, if you'd like to come say hi to me live, I stream over on Twitch pretty much every day. And if you're looking to get into contact with me, I've got a Twitter and I'm very active with it. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.